Jack the Ripper, just out looking for some tarts.
Just getting my rip on.
Baby.
Hey! I like how there was a gunshot noise before the knife appeared on screen. Was that shot at him?
Yeah, there was a very brief period in time when weaponry was transitioning from bladed instruments to projectile weapons, when guns shot knives. Yeah.
Bill Karn.
Bilkern!
How long do you think it took him to stumble from the middle of London to a desert? I forget, how many deserts are there in England?
Really should have brought a blanket.
And probably a cap for this canteen. Where my water at?
No, please! No more camel piss!
I'm Lieutenant McCann with the Desert Patrol, Mr. Marshal. I was sent to find you.
Police?
Yes, Anti-Raider Patrol.
Haba
Don't
Bay.
worry, Haba Bay won't bother you now. We'll be leaving just as soon as you feel better.
No. Let's get to the commissioner.
We'll get word to the commissioner.
Yeah, sure, whatever, wino.
Tell him Myrtle.
Myrtle?
I know where Myrtle is.
Alright, back to your sand nap.
Yeah, he's probably
Hardly
fine.
believe that anybody's ever really seen this Myrtle. But if Marshall is right, we can't take any chances.
Why do they
I'm leaving
need
for
2
exam.
bandoliers of pencils?
The
I'll send you
exams are
help.
coming, John.
If Haba Bay ever catches up with you, you'll need it.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
Yeah, danger is my
I
assignment.
feel
get
bad
sent to
for
lot
a
of
man
places
who
I can't
mumbles
even
in his
pronounce.
own
They all spell
thoughts.
The same thing, no trouble. This time it's Transjordan, where one of our agents, John Marshall, has found the legendary goddess of Derceto. Right now,
Look
the
at that
country is
leg
friendly to
room.
us, but whoever has Derceto, or Myrtle as she's called,
You don't have to
and whip the
sit by
desert
some
tribes into a
dickhole.
frenzy. My job is to find John Marshall, the goddess, and see that she falls into friendly hands. It's Thursday when I arrive in Assam. I report to the local authorities, and they give a card to me.
God, if this was my inner monologue, I'd be passing out left and right.
Thursday, 8 p.m. Admit one black tie. Since I'm fresh out of tuxedos, I
Yeah, I
have
ate the
one,
last
and
one
at 8
before
p.m.
getting
I
on the
present
plane.
My invitation, start looking for Lieutenant McCom of the Anti-Raider Squad.
Pardon me, you Steve Mitchell?
That's right.
Lieutenant McCann, Desert Patrol.
Oh, what?
How embarrassing.
Wait a minute,
We're
you're
the
an
same
American, aren't
thing.
you?
Yeah, that's right. I was here during the war. I kind of liked it, so I thought I'd stick around.
How many evil guys are in this restaurant?
Let's go on the terrace so we can talk.
Nope, guy in a fez, another evil one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Thanks for that message from Marshall, Lieutenant, but what was the idea of asking me to meet you here?
Well, now that we're
This didn't
standing
make any
outside,
sense at all,
the
Steve.
astronauts on the
Must stop
International
right here.
Space Station can see our
Go ahead.
suits from space.
Just before you arrived this evening,
Wave.
I received word from the Desert Patrol that I'd sent to bring Marshall and my guard in.
What'd you find out?
There was no trace of Marshall or his tent. All they found was a guard dead with a bullet hole in the back of his head.
Was the front of his head okay?
Marshall had babbled something
Yeah.
about Haba Bay. I thought he was delirious, but... You know, I'm not sure now.
Who's Haba Bay?
He's a Genghis Khan of our time. He has all the more important tribes
What?
working for him. They were content at first just to rob the caravans.
I think I can take it from there. You mean he's the guy that's trying to overthrow the government here?
Yeah,
No, that's
if they ever
Trump.
find This Myrtle that Marshall was talking about, they may do just that.
But how does this archaeologist reception tie in?
It's a farewell party for Dr. Bill Mongus, who announced this morning within 24 hours an expedition would be leaving for the old Crusader castle of Valkyrik. For a bunch of archaeologists, they seem to be in quite a big hurry.
Seems like pretty slim evidence.
Not so slim, Steve, when you consider the fact it was only a very short distance from Valkyrik that I found Marshall.
Still too slim. I
that
want
does make a
fat,
difference.
juicy, thick
Well,
evidence.
You and I got to
My
get on that
detective
safari.
dick doesn't get it hard for anything.
How you gonna do that,
It's not
Steve?
thick.
Dr. Mongus is only taking one other person. A Carl Macca.
Macca?
Macca!
You know him?
Like a brother.
Like a brother
Black
that you
Sheep,
touch,
He's the
so,
kind
you
of
know,
guy
like
with
a
a
good
great
brother.
talent for stirring up
A touch
people for
brother.
the wrong causes.
You ever have a touch,
Speaking
brother?
of the devil, take a look.
Jesus, no.
I'm wearing my dad's clothes.
I'm here to do crime.
When did he get in town?
He must have just arrived. He hadn't checked in an hour ago.
Maybe I better go have a talk with him.
I'll wait here. I want to see when Dr. Mongus leaves.
Who leans into fire?
Thank you.
Your instincts are terrible.
That voice.
My goodness, a man who is shorter than me.
It was
What are you, 4'10", 4'11"?
Sharp as
3'8".
Jamaica.
And American connotations. Steve Mitchell. Still chasing the Holy Grail, Mitchell?
No,
No,
I'm
I found
spending
it.
most of my time stepping on
Pocked it for
slimy
50
things
bucks
that
in
crawl
St.
out
Louis.
from under rocks.
There's much
Melted a
between
couple
us that needs
Nazis
settling.
first.
You sure you got time from your rabble-rousing?
Transjordan is not an American protectorate.
So when do you think Fez is going to make a move on that house plant?
You've
Its
got a lot of
days
pushing
are
around
numbered.
coming. I hope I'm
I'm
here
going to
help.
fuck your roots out.
What are you doing here?
My business here is no concern of yours. Oh, I beg your pardon. It was very clumsy of me.
Not at all. I should have been looking where I was going.
Have her killed at once.
And brought to my room.
A
Whichever
very
order you want to
attractive
do it
woman.
in.
Very. You mean you don't know her?
Nurse outfit I'm
No,
feeling
but
tonight.
I shall remedy that in time.
How ironic to fuck a dead nurse, hmm?
I am classy man
night.
with interesting kink. Barkeep, one Cosby to go.
Well, Steve, what do you think of Dr. Mongus?
What a
I
dick.
haven't met him.
Not him, her. That was Dr. Mongus who just ran into Manka.
Are you sure?
Hugh?
Yeah,
Yes,
why?
humongous.
I've just figured out a way to get on that safari.
Safari?
Like a fox.
I think he said
Dr. Mongus
safari.
doesn't know Carl Manka. Are
So
you
he's
sure about
after
that? Betting my
humongous the
life on it?
fairy.
You know, if you do what I think you're going to do, you may lose that bet.
Well, let's you and I pay a call.
When
You
they
may
were
change your
writing
mind.
this,
That's a
did
good
they
deal.
think it was a good idea to have one character named Mongus and another character named Manka?
Wait until Dingus shows up.
Oh, I thought he
Who
was
is that?
storing his lit
Lieutenant
cigarette in
McCam,
the
Desert Legion.
nightstand.
Just a moment. What do you want,
I want
Lieutenant?
to talk to you. You know Steve Mitchell?
Yes.
See your papers.
They've got tuxedo authority.
You've hardly colored in
In
any
order.
of
What do you think,
these.
Steve?
Yep, he's an
Yeah,
immigrant.
all right,
Book
man.
him.
Will that be all, Lieutenant?
No, you're under arrest.
Why didn't you lead with
Lieutenant, what
that?
charge?
There's no room
Foreign.
around here for pickpockets.
A pickpocket?
Just stand still, Buster. Let the lieutenant frisk you.
Check his papers again.
Steve Mitchell. Passport stealing's a pretty serious offense, Manka.
Let me see that.
And give me your
Illegal.
papers.
You're abusing the authority of your office.
We're white dudes.
What are we
This
gonna
is
do
what
with
we
this
do
guy,
all the
Steve?
time.
Well, if I
But
was
we
you,
are
I
not
think
in
I'd lock
America.
him up and,
We're
toss the book at
American
him and
white
throw the key
dudes.
away.
That's a good idea.
We are
Come
the
on,
law.
Just a moment.
American
Let me
white
get my
dudes in the
jacket.
Come on, let's
50s.
go.
This is
Lucky we're
highly
not
irregular.
chopping your
Lieutenant.
hands off.
Ah, ha, ha. The penthouse suite with the ocean view is now mine. Time to order room service on his tab.
I'll have 15 adult videos.
And your finest barrel of lobster, please.
Well, Steve. Our man's on ice.
Well, I fed him to the gators in the swamp.
You know, this masquerade of yours might be a big flop.
We'll just have to take that chance, Lieutenant.
But you're not sure that Dr. Mongus does not know Carl Manka.
Mankus manga.
Didn't seem to when she bumped into him at the reception.
What?
Well, can you think of any better way to join that safari?
Safari.
All right. Do you think you can keep him on ice till I get back?
I think so.
Can you think? Nope. Can you keep a person locked
Here's
up?
your
Nah,
passport.
yeah.
Manka's name? Your
I
picture.
guess.
You're gonna have to walk me through what you mean.
Yeah?
Carl Manka?
Room service?
Who's calling?
Bill Mongus.
The answer is yes, Doctor. This is Carl Manka.
You're
Smooth.
cautious. That's a quality I admire. Can you come up to my suite?
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, I
halfway there now,
could,
where
but
is it?
this barrel's gonna be
In
a
that
bitch
case,
to
I'd better
move. Could you
hurry
come
and
to me?
Open the door. It's 401.
Right.
Guess we'll just push this barrel into the mini fridge until we get back.
Steve, find a way to take me with you, will you? You'll need all the help you can get. Maybe you got something.
Time to go get my dick stinky.
Please come in.
I thought you'd be taller
I
and
saw you
attractive.
downstairs. I've admired your work for a long time.
Gigolos in this town have
Your
a
work
lot of
deserves
ground to make up.
admiration, too.
You understand, Mr. Manker, we have to be very careful. You have some proof of your identity?
Oh,
Oh, I see this punch
Very
card is
photogenic.
damn near full. 2 more and you get
Who
a
was the man
sub.
I saw you talking with downstairs?
oh, his name was Steve Mitchell, some kind of a government agent, I think.
I thought so. That's why we're leaving several days early.
Look, Doctor,
You must call me Bill.
You're real pretty, lady. It looks like you're a skeleton
hardly
someone
associate
wrapped
you
in
with a name like
leather.
that.
The only thing my mother ever wanted out of life was a boy.
So she got you. Well, if you don't mind my saying it, the name doesn't seem to fit you.
And your
Fair
height
enough.
doesn't seem to suit your
And
gender.
not a business.
And backhand.
Harbor Bay's ready.
From her right across his
Troops are
bitch
well armed
face.
and well provisioned. The only thing he lacks is the Deceto goddess. By the time we arrive
Sure,
at
the
headquarters, we'll have obtained his
Decida
whereabouts.
goddess.
Then you will use your own
Inagata
methods to whip the
Davida.
tribesmen into
Baby.
a frenzy. And Harbor Bay, at the psychological moment, will produce the Deceto, and we will both hold very important positions in the new government.
We talking wheelbarrow or jackhammer?
Are you sure
Position.
that
Thing.
Abba Bay can produce this Deceto goddess?
Produce a
That's
goddess?
We leave the hotel at dawn.
Who's going?
The two of us and the native guides.
And Merca,
Merca.
Merca,
my aide.
That's called America.
I was told to bring only you.
He comes pretty highly recommended by friends, and I'll need him.
Very well. Good night, Carl.
Good night.
Did I mention your name's weird?
I still can't say it. Good night.
Also, eat a sandwich. You're disgusting, Skinny. Sick at me. You look like one of these camels.
Blast furnace 14 hours later.
14 hours later?
Bill is about
How
as
long is
normal
night?
Coming up as the camel I'm riding.
That's a
in.
super ineffective
Tom has
sun.
already
Fuck.
told me about
It
everything
makes
he
up
knows.
by
We
being
would
as hot as a
build
furnace, I
El
guess.
Carrick Castle
When you
Guard
incinerate
at the
all
dark
life,
building
there is
down in
none
one of
left
the
to
underground
complain.
passages to her quarters. Doctor, when do we get to meet Harbor Bay?
When he sends for us.
And please don't call him that.
He's
It goes by
questioning the
Jeff.
prisoner about the object we seek.
I can imagine how he questions.
But it is effective. His is a system of persuasion that's been handed down for many generations.
Doctor, you're
They
more
call it the
familiar with
fine
these
art
people
of
in the country
non-consensual
Transjordan, are you
fisting.
not?
That's all I know.
It's interrogation
I was
with.
born in Egypt and
Well, I
raised in
think you can
Syria.
guess the
What
rest.
made you become interested in archaeology?
The sands, I guess. Wondering where they'd been, what they'd seen. You know, in no place on earth does the history of civilized man date as far in the past as here in the Near East.
The Crusaders built this castle, didn't they?
Yes. El Carrick was built about, 1140, and...
1140. Wow,
commanded to
plenty of
trade
time
routes
for them to
through the
get
lands
launched.
Beyond the Jordan. There are miles of subterranean passages and tunnels.
And this Deceto goddess is hidden here someplace?
Carl, you had no right to tell Merca about the Deceto.
Well, I trust him.
Look at how
You
long
might
that
have
zipper
the
is.
name about it.
Christ's
Sorry if I
sake!
offended you. I'll leave.
It's all right. It wasn't your fault.
And
Forgive
Chewbacca
my
looks
outburst.
weird, damn near hairless.
Oh my god, it's your evil secret ring of whatever that I know about.
Good night, Merca.
What'd you just call me?
Oh,
Oh, right, cool, yeah.
Wink.
I'm sorry about that Deceto thing.
So am I.
But how can anything that old tie in with today?
How old do you think the
Particular
sun
matters
is,
date
genius?
back to the days of the Crusades. The statue was stolen by one of Richard's men, but legend has kept her alive for the desert tribes.
And you mean they'd latch on to something like that as a cause for a revolution?
Oh, yeah.
No, they latch on to it so they can suckle out the sweet nutrients.
2,000 years.
This Myrtle must be quite a gal.
Myrtle?
Yeah, that's the family name of the Decetos. I think I'll turn in. Night.
Turn in, it's still daylight out.
Damn, look at that dumper. Alright, I can't hold it. Oh, get over here, Dumpy!
Yusuf,
Wait, was he... There's no way he could be hiding that close. The guy would have to walk through him.
I will kill him.
No.
Yeah, I had a feeling he was
If
going to
one
be
man
evil.
can deceive us, so can another.
Bad movie.
Let's put Carl Manker to a test.
An elocution test.
Look, that lamp has tits.
Possibly I should have knocked.
Oh, come in.
Oh, no worries. I finished cranking it a few
I
minutes
just wanted
ago.
to know how long you've known your aide.
Oh, you are sitting in it.
Why do you ask?
Come now, Carl. That's hardly a suitable answer.
Well, I haven't known him very long. I met him in the SAM. He came to me highly recommended as an excellent man.
He was recommended as
Doesn't
an
matter, don't you
excellent
think he's an
man.
excellent man?
No, he probably
His
is
man
an
qualities
excellent
are
man in his
unsurpassed.
field. Merker's a policeman.
You're
Don't
crazy.
you badmouth my
Tonight
lover.
when we shook hands, I noticed that he was wearing a ring with the insignia of the Desert Legion.
Oh. Well, maybe he could have stolen it or something.
I've
Pretty
given
sure he
him
got that at the
instructions
bottom
to
of
kill
a
him.
cereal box.
Partners with a damn idiot.
You must believe me. Carl Manker knows nothing about this.
Don't get
Oh, God, he's got
excited.
that strap on from 7.
What you say is true. We will find out when he arrives.
But there's no reason to doubt Manker. I've admitted I belong to Desert Legion.
Eh,
We gotta get you out of here.
Watch out, Steve.
fucking Steve.
Did you hear the sound of impact of that knife? What was his body made of? Cork?
Sound like that or hard cheese?
Oh, it was the 50s. I could see it being hard cheese.
That's what 90% of his intestines are filled with at the moment.
Hard cheese, red meat, and liquor.
What happened?
So that knife has no blood on it. What do you think those thumping
Why did you
noises
come
were?
carrying over here to help Merker?
Look like I helped him.
Then why were you in such a hurry?
When you told me that he was desert police,
Desert
I
police.
figured your guard would be no match
Sounds
for him. He
legit.
wasn't.
You mean Merker killed Yusuf?
If she were to fire where her gun just was, she would have
I'm
got a
afraid I owe you an
concussion.
apology. I thought for a
Do
minute
it
that
yourself
you were an imposter, too.
hysterectomy.
Well, why don't you try thinking maybe I'm not?
And stab.
Where are you going?
To my room.
I'll fix you some tea.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Get back here, Dumpy. Look at those hams flap.
Just gonna leave those bodies there, huh?
Still alive. Fucking Steve.
How long is Apple Bay gonna make us wait?
Until he finds out where the DeCito is.
Oh, look! They got called into the principal's office.
Do you think
For a man
Mom's
who
going to be
kills
angry
so
about the
efficiently at
stabbings?
One moment, you certainly sicken easily the next.
Killing is one thing. But slow death, torture, that's for the dark ages.
Listen, if we just stick to our story, they got nothing on us.
The desert policeman stabbed himself, and my partner, he fell on a knife.
Bay, Dr. Mangos.
It's a great pleasure to meet you, Abba Bay. And this is...
This is Carl Manker.
That's right.
Yes, I
I
definitely
heard
know
a
my
great
own
deal
name.
of you. Welcome.
I take it you haven't found the location of the DeCito yet.
Here's a tough one. But how much can one man take?
I can take a
Soon
lot,
he will
big
talk.
boy. Mhm.
Who is he?
What was
You
that?
have never heard of him. An American agent named
Zip.
John Marshall. Incidentally,
I'm
I
here
sent you a
too.
letter telling you to meet Dr. Mangos in Assam.
Dr. Mongoose?
May I see it?
I destroyed it.
After all the
Nice.
time and energy I put into
Now,
it,
if you'll
the
excuse me.
calligraphy.
Marshall must have regained consciousness.
Abba Bay, would you like me to try my way, see if I can get him to talk?
Only if
And
I
what
can
is
watch.
your way?
Probably not the same as yours, but...
What
what's the
gauge is your
difference
butt
if I get what you want?
spreader?
Might
16,
be a good
20?
idea.
Oh,
Carl was
right,
most
you guys use
effective in
metric.
eliminating that spy last night.
All right, Manka, see what you can do. I'm certain the DeCito statue we seek is somewhere in these ruins. Marshall knows where.
May I borrow a dagger?
Bag of what?
Your choice.
Who was that, a
Little ones are
potato
fast.
peeler?
Excuse me.
I'd go with potato peeler.
The lock on that room is a, what, half-inch wooden stick?
John, this is Steve Mitchell.
Now I'm gonna start by filleting your peen. Was he tied up by his thumbs?
Carl Manker,
Damn.
can you groan?
Oh, with all my heart.
Good.
My poor thumbs. Horrible, horrible freedom.
got a plan. No. I had to stop him somewhere.
So did their torture of him mostly involve making him dirty?
No, I won't, Steve. It's no go. I won't tell you.
How winded can one man be from just hanging around?
You don't know where DeCito is.
Lazy torture victims.
It really exists. It's here in the castle, but they mustn't get it.
This seems like a waste of candle, don't you think?
Sounds like they're getting along in there, right? Right?
You see? Manca's quite a valuable man.
Manca is a valuable man.
And I will sell him for a very high sum.
You have reason to doubt him?
Reason, no. Reason, yes.
My own instinct.
I have several reasons to doubt him,
Go
and
to
a
the
few
hotel
craisins
Divan
as
in
well.
Assam. Go to Manca's room. Bring me proof that he and this man are one and the same.
That was a very, very inflammatory hand gesture in our culture.
Tomorrow we shall know.
Going again, John.
It's no use, Steve. Do what I ask. Kill me.
Kill you?
I'm talking sense.
You're out of breath, man.
The next time around, I'll cave in.
See you next time around. What we'll do is to offer time. I'll tell Hava Bay that you'll lead us to that gadget in the morning.
But if you don't think of something, what then?
Then you will lead us to Myrtle. There's bound to be a lot of excitement when it's found.
I don't follow you.
Gadget.
An excited man is a careless man. Oh, John!
No!
All right, reel it in. I'm not doing anything. He's gonna pick up on
He
it.
told me to do it my own way. But the groans. There were lumps on his head. I was rubbing them.
What?
Bay, Carl's methods are different.
There were lumps on his head. I was expressing
I
them.
got what we wanted.
Please tell me you're talking about above belt head.
Whatever.
Take us to it.
This man is in no condition to take us any place.
It could be carried.
Carried like that.
Well, there's your answer. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
You have done very well, Manca.
And to think I got all that information with a
And now I
non-imperial
think
butt
it would be
spread.
wise
Damn, I'm
if
good.
you remained here overnight
What's the idea?
to gather
Careful,
additional
careful.
information.
Oh god, where is it? Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright, can I come out? Guys?
I've been really good.
You just locked me in a room with someone that you believe I tortured.
Guys? All right, Steve, listen. You're out of breath sitting down. You got to get some more cardio, man.
Maybe lay off on the butter snacking. I don't
more
just eat
interested in
butter
the day
anymore.
after
I mix
tomorrow.
in pork rinds for texture. I call it crunchy glob glob.
God, I forgot what I was supposed to do in here. Was it build a fort out of cushions and pillows? I've looked through all of his numerous panty drawers and I can't find it.
So you're saying I could have just gone to a damn newsstand? I've been looking for proof in this room for like 4 hours. That's it. Time for death. When do you think they're gonna finish making that Iron Maiden in the background? Do you think they just whip bodies against the wall?
Morning.
What's up, best friend?
Trust you spent a dreamless night.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I cannot offer you the comforts to which you are accustomed. However, I am able to afford one luxury.
Zip.
The morning newspaper.
65 whole
I'm sorry
cents a
it's several
day.
days old, but there's an item on page 1 which should interest you.
There's an intimate sale at Macy's.
John Marshall hasn't told me where Myrtle is hidden. What you don't know, you can't tell. Then Haba Bay says something which shows me our only chance is to take him to Derceto and watch.
Well, are you going to read the whole article?
Do not be heroic. I can still torture Marshall until he breaks.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
You win.
I don't know your true identity, but you're a man of wisdom.
Correct.
You were smart enough to get caught. I admire that in an idiot wise man. You mustn't touch it. It's chocolate surrounded by gold wrap, and it is hot as balls out here.
DeCito.
Let me see the inscription on the bottom.
There's no need.
It's going up his ass.
4,000
He
years
will
my
speak
people have
soon.
spun the legend of the goddess.
Boom.
It is real.
Wow, he really inflicted a
One move out of
blow
any
with
of
that
you and I'll blow
newspaper
that
to the
goddess
face.
into 1,000 pieces. Watch him, Johnny.
For 1,000 years, we've protected this artifact, and this guy stole it from us when he hit me in the face with a newspaper.
When we get her into the right hands, maybe she'll be a good girl, Steve.
What are you planning on doing to me?
All right.
America.
After Marshall recuperates a little, we head back towards civilization, lugging our cargo of prisoners and the all-important statuette. I look at the lumps on Marshall's head and wonder what will happen if he ever meets another girl named Myrtle.
Everything I expected from a movie that's been trying to put me asleep since scene 1.
Bill Mongoss.
Lester! When's the last time you met a Lester?
Never.
Or a wardrobe. What a weird name.
They thought, you know what would spice up this credits scene? A shadow of a tree.